Micro has to be on point. You only have so much time. And the Fiends launch their attack onto the game space, slipping along this south wall here. How much damage are they going to be able to do? Let's find out. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to Beyond All Reason. Today we have a game on Red Comet Catcher, version 2, I believe. This is a 2v2 game between The Game, who's playing Cortex, Madka, who's playing Armada, Seasolar, who's playing Armada, and Eraton, who's playing Cortex. Thank you to Eraton for sending in this game. If you guys want to see your own game on the big screen, the little screen, any screen, send it to me through my email or through the Discord, which, you know, both can be found in the description of my YouTube channel. So, without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe if you like to see this type of stuff, and we'll get underway. So, Comet Catcher, definitely a bot map in my opinion. We do see both these guys going bots, and I imagine, yeah, Seasolar and Eraton are also going bots. So, in terms of like team balance, very, very even on this side, both 28 for true score, 34 and 15 over here. So the averages don't exactly work out, but Madka is definitely a very, very scary player. And yeah, so the wind speed is horrible for this map, low of 1, high of 4, so I'm assuming we're going to see solar collectors. And that's right. One of the first times I've actually seen solar collectors be used, like, correctly. Most of the time when you see solar collectors, it's either an accident or it's like a new player, you know, not understanding like the mechanics of the game. But yeah, wind turbines are normally much better. And well, this tick taking out that other guy quite efficiently. I'm not sure what led to that trade, but yeah, very nice. There's more on the way, so you know, small victories, I guess. The game sending out some grunts. Probably gonna be working his way around this rock here. Eraton, build a oh, you do have a radar tower. Okay, he's gonna see this for, you know, coming for a little bit. Seasolar does not have a radar tower, but he is able to fend off these ticks until they go around, I guess. Eraton moving out, taking some X's. Yeah. Laser tower as well, makes sense. Yeah, everyone's comp, moving out. This map is, I like it. You know, the terrain is pretty basic, but you have some interesting deformations, some interesting, elevated terrain. But for the most part, it's pretty flat, so you're going to see bots do really well here. You know, like, fast vehicles are also going to do well, but that doesn't... Fast vehicles like Tier 1 don't really have... There's not even a competition between, like, vehicles and bots early game. Bots are just so much better, because they can maneuver so much better. Yeah. So, you don't want your base taken out by a pesky tick, because you can't move your fast assault tank fast enough. That's for sure. I mean, you can build rovers as well, but, you know, they still suffer from that speed issue here. And not too much important has been taken out, even with all of these skirmishers on the battlefield. We do some grunts going for Eraton's commander. I think their attacks are actually hitting this ledge, though, because he didn't take any damage. No, not at all. Music is bomb right now. And if you saw any chat at the beginning, if anyone knows how to like actually turn off chat, there was a comment earlier on an earlier video. I was talking about turning it off. You go to like settings and interface and you can like turn it off. But I can only turn on spectator chat, which I don't know if that means like, I guess it just means people that are spectating, which isn't really useful for me. When you have some players just being absolutely down horrendous in the chat room. So if anyone knows, that'd be very helpful. Very kind of you. Maybe there isn't a way. Maybe there isn't a way. Maybe you can mute like certain players, like specific guys. This laser tower, not going to allow that mech to go up, and that must be super annoying for Seasolar. Let's see here. Oh, just out of reach. These guys are just out of reach of each other, I believe. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Like 1 pixel forward and they would be hitting each other, but nope, not right now. So definitely looks like Madka and The Game are kind of taking control of this battle. Some pawns go in, try and take out that laser tower, and by trying, I mean they definitely do. Madka with the dominant position here. Gonna be seeing out his rocket bot taking down this laser tower, which is a great idea. Rocket bots are the laser tower killers for sure. This guy's gonna go down in maybe, you know, 3 more shots. Very, very soon here. At least Eraton is able to get some X's down here. Whereas Seasaller can't grab this poor mechs. And the laser tower does go down. There's another one here, but it's just unfortunate. We have Ayrton trying to move some units around. He was, you know, had a little bit of sloppy micro there, and you know, they took some damage. Only one went down, so honestly, it's still pretty good. They're definitely visible on everyone's screen though, and this laser tower is going to do some work taking out these guys. This rush may fall to this laser tower. Yeah, they're falling under fire. They do get a mechs. Grabbing that mechs is important, you know, stalling the opponent's economy a little bit, but soon overwhelming force is going to crash over them. And oh, this grunt killing it. Yeah, now he really killed it right there. He's dead. Rest in peace, Mr. Grunt. You did super well. I'm proud of you. I will bury you. Where do you want to be buried? Probably not Mars. I mean, this is a comment about, or comet catcher. So is this Mars? I don't know. It looks like Mars. Looks like Mars from the movies. Now we have some rocket bots from Ayrton doing the exact same thing that Seasaller got done too. Wait, what? That the wording there is off, but you know what I mean. Mechs and laser tower going down. Very nice. Yeah, Seasaller abandoning this forward position in its entirety. He may actually lose this mechs as well, or that mechs may be capped by Madka if he's not careful. You know what? The game putting up a valiant fight here. But his poor mexes and laser towers going down to these dang aggravators. They're so aggravating. Wonder where their name came from, huh? I wouldn't be able to tell you. Seasaller kind of stymied on what to do here, I guess. They both got rocket bots, but they're the same. They're both Rockos, so they're not gonna like outrange each other. Some micro here gonna be leading to this mechs being destroyed. Oh, a Max and what was that? Or a radar tower, I think. Something else going down there as well. Maybe energy battery. Oh, poor guard just being dookie at guarding. We do have some grunts going around here, and aggravators, yeah, not good against grunts. If the grunts micro, they're not that good. You dodge the first missile attack, and then they're in a boatload of trouble. But these guys got full on salvoed. So one of them is gonna go down, I believe. Yes. Or wait, no, I guess none of them went down, but you know, 2 aggravators for nothing is pretty good, even if they did all get hit by those missiles. Another mech's going down. Sure, the game is a little frustrated. His eco is a bit stymied here. Stymied the right word? Is it stymied? Okay, you know what? If it's stymied, I'm just gonna be really sad for like a long time. Oh, these Lazarus doing great. Free grunts, basically. You're picking up off the ground here. So we get some grunts, yeah, okay, they're all grunts, but you know what? Not bad. We do have some light artillery coming out here from Madka too. The amount of different units he's producing is super helpful. The rocket bots and the artillery, he's going to be pressuring Seasaller to move backwards for days. But in the south, the game is not having a good time at all. It's trying to build laser towers, which isn't a good idea because there's aggravators. These guys, they're aggravating, and they're going to take down those laser towers. Not these grunts have anything to say about it, though. They resurrected grunts from Madka. Doing actually super well. Man, people who res units are awesome. Let's take a look here. These units with a halo. There we go. They're having a fine old time. A grand time. Seasaller trying to get around here. It's medium assault tank. Just being absolute menace. He looks like he has a pretty good force down here, though. Taking out this mechs for sure. But oh, there's just so many units on the field from Madka. It's horrible. And Ayrton, now relieved from Madka's opposition, is able to move in. Move in with these grunts. And a little bit of sloppy micro there. These guys need to move up, or move back, or move somewhere. They gotta go. So much reclaim on the field here, man. Get these Lazarus out. Get the Lazarus out. Where are the Lazarus spots? Well, they die? Oh, I think they died. Oh, well. Medium tank push up in the top. Doing great work here. May be able to make it all around to this base, but laser tower may actually take them out. We'll see. Not the laser tower, then the Centurion must, right? If he just gets a couple hits down here, get these solar collectors down. But for now, it's just going to be a useless pile of metal over there. His brother's trying to join him, but they cannot. They're blocked. Their path is blocked. The way is not a way anymore. This medium tank just being absolute menace here. Taking out that mechs. Taking out another one down here if he wants to lose the tank, probably. It's pretty healthy though. And Seesaw under fire from these grunts here. Down to 50%. Looks like he won't go down, although is a lot of artillery here. Definitely be pressuring him. But it looks like he is going to be retreating back to the center of the map. This medium tank going to be moving around to Seesaw's base. And does Seesaw see it? Yeah, he does. He does see it. And we do have a death of Ayrton's. Wow, of Ayrton's commander here in the center. Really surprised at that, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he'd be a lot better. I mean, not better, but like, yeah, better. He was smashing the game. I'm not actually sure what went wrong there for him. If he was trying to get the, the kamikaze, where they both go down and he just like kind of fumbled it. I'm not entirely sure. That's just leaving one mech for this right side here. And Matka moving in with a strike force of medium tanks. Getting awfully close to Ayrton's base here. Awfully close. And they're within striking distance of a lot of juicy, valuable targets. But first, they're going to try to take down this vehicle plant. Do they take down the vehicle plant? Looks like they're actually switching to other targets. And that push, not really accomplishing much. I'm not going to lie. Took out a guard. And, okay, that's just weird lighting because that guy's still up. So, not much that's accomplished there. Except for some free reclaim for Ayrton, I guess. But Seesaw is super pushed back here. Light artillery just being, nasty. Absolutely brutal. Ayrton probably should move up here. You know, with like, with these thugs. Try to cut off these artillery guys at least. Because right now they're just having their way with Seesaw. He can't defend. Moving out his Centurions though. Taking out a medium tank. And some artillery as well. And by some I mean only one. You know, one's a start. One's a start. One's a start, two's a party. Okay. The game with his commander here, just having a much better time. Although he's getting hit down to 50%. And if these thugs went in, there's a chance. But, yeah. Supporting units coming in, not really going to make that possible. No. This artillery missing every shot. I think they're going for the mechs though. Yeah, they do get the mechs. These Centurions moving up. Might be able to do some work. The medium tanks getting in front. And the artillery does move back. I mean, Matka's losing a lot here, but this artillery is fantastic. Killing a lot of mechs here. And these thugs targeting down this yellow army. And the game's commander up here. Down to 60%. Just going to be making the mechs, I guess. Although that position doesn't seem exactly the most well defended. Could definitely go down. These Centurions for now able to push back Matka, but he's slowly tracking across the map. Slowly but surely, Tom advances. Yeah, there's not enough frontline units for these artillery to really do much work here. Now, they may land some shots here. Oh, the arc is just so bad. No, they're not hitting nothing. They're not hitting nothing. So, what do we do? Nice incisive there. I'm not sure what that's about. But at tier 2, Marathon here. Very nice. You know, let's go in tier 2. Looks like all these guys are content to go tier 1. Ayrton is definitely dominant down the south here, but I don't know if this is the play. It's going to take a while, and he's going to have a force disadvantage, at least for now. You know, the game's not stupid. You know, he's going to be pushing up if he doesn't feel any resistance. That's for sure. But lots of laser tires here. Even this exploiter, you know, he's ready. They await the game's advancement. Kind of taking a little bit of damage here from these thugs, but nothing major. And this commander was reclaimed. Centurions actually pushing Matka back to like the center of the map. Now they do have to routinely fall back, so they're not getting hit by this artillery. They're doing a decent... Okay, this isn't decent, but they were doing a decent job dodging, but now they're just getting hit. Looks like this guy's going down? No, not quite. And these Janice too. Oh! There's a lot on the field for Manka here that no one wants to have any part of. I guess that does... Oh yeah, vehicle plant right here for Manka. Means he's gonna have the home turf advantage, able to produce units to the front line much quicker than he should be, just because his base is that far forward. A lot of pawns here too. And the game really pressuring Ayrton when he's weak. But the tier 2 is up, and he's going to be making a construction bot, which is understandable. How many though? Because you need to get some guys to the front line as well, right? He's going to be making some brutes. Hopefully hold these guys back long enough so his economy isn't completely destroyed when they arrive. But all these Centurions just being wiped out by these dang rocket launchers, and they're so good. They're so good. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. Don't want your Centurions to get by those. And the artillery just constantly forcing micro here, which I'm sure must be frustrating. These thugs taking care of business, putting down these exploiters and laser towers. But brutes finally join the field, missing a lot of shots. They don't do that much damage though, I'm not gonna lie. Only 2 of them, not really gonna do much. Nice dodge, exploiter. You did great there, buddy. Slowly wearing down this. Oh no, he's hitting the thug wreckage drill. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Again, these Centurions are just nasty to the medium tanks. These rocket launchers don't really seem to be that scared of them. Not at all. What's the play here? I mean, what is he gonna be producing? Centurions? Do you just not have enough metal, I guess? He's done a 13 metal. Yeah, that would do it. Guess how many mexes does he have? 1, or wait. Why is that kind of solar collectors? He's building in advanced. He has 3. He only has 3 mexes. Okay, that's really unfortunate. Ayrton's not much better, but he's got this whole bottom side of the map. So Seasaller was always down metal, I guess, because he only had this like little bitty strip up here. It's better to divide the map equally. Same for the game, right? He didn't have as many mexes as his northern counterpart here, but Fiends. I mean, they went down, but they did a lot of damage to this army. That's going to be forcing a retreat a little bit. It's at least going to stop them from moving forward. It's Great Robber. Getting some reclaim here. Extra metal for Ayrton. Never a bad thing. Taking down a rope. Mex up there. And Seasaller feeling the pressure of all these pawns. Oh, his base is feeling the hurt. And his commander doing his best to degun him off. Looks like the base is saved for now, as the pawns are being reclaimed by all these nano turrets. And oh, his economy is hurting. I know it's hurting really bad. More units on their way. Not sure what these guys are going to be doing. You have Sheldon's out now. If this game goes any longer, it might be a win for the East team just because of these tier 2 units. But Matka is now tier 2 as well. Oh no, he has the advanced bot lab. The game's still on the regular bot lab, but as long as he can hold his side at least just a little bit, once they crush Seasaller completely, it's probably over. But let's see if they're able to do it. Let's see. Sheldon's doing pretty good work right now. I will not lie. They're doing quite well. What about the game here, huh? Making a lot of mexes. His economy is. Ooh, very nice. He's in a comfortable spot for sure. But we still got these mexes down here that are giving Ayrton that boost he needs. But he's got to get down there. You don't want those guys destroyed. But looks like this exploiter is probably going to be going down. Don't see how it's going to live. But it might take down an aggravator with it. And it sure does. Great job, brother. Your defense of that metal spot was admirable, for sure. These Sheldons could get into this commander, that'd be awesome, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. What is he producing right now? Fiends. Fiends aren't bad. Fiends aren't bad. You just gotta mass them up first, because if you don't have enough mass when you walk in, they're not gonna be that effective. And here they go. The charge of the light cavalry. The flamethrower units. Oh, they're melting those bots to a crisp. And it's not even close. It's not even close. Those guys are just having a terrible time. And they're going for the commander. Oh, no, they're not. They're protecting these mexes, I guess. There's nothing down here. I don't know where they're going. Interesting strat. And hounds skirmishing away. But they are being forced back by these Sheldons, so. You give and you get? Is that the phrase? No, it's not, but I don't care. I don't care, you know what I mean. Nice lighting turrets there, actually. Those guys would do some work against low health units like these fiends. They really don't have a lot of health, do they? It's like 1,000, I guess. 1,000 at full health, I would assume. These hounds switching to not mortar mode. They're on the other mode, so they're going to be firing like a faster attack, but it's not going to do as much damage. Well, it's quite effective. It's quite effective. They still have the range over those centurions, I guess, so it doesn't really matter how much range they have. The game on full health. His commander, man, is just so. Whew. I'm always scared when I see him like on the front lines and there's like all these fiends here, because he could go down in an instant. It just really does not take that much. But Ayrton clawing his way back, I guess. He is sending some units along the south wall, though. Where could this raid go? There's a clear path to the game's base right here, and the game does spot him. The game spots him. He's going to tier 2 though, so in terms of defense, what is he going to produce? What is he going to make? These fiends are booking it. They're going. They can get a lot of damage here. Oh man, that would hurt really bad. Even if they got that tier 2 factory down, might just be over for the game, because that is a lot of resources down the drain. We're going to see how well he can do. Seesaw are still holding, and obviously the game isn't going to press an offensive while his base is about to be destroyed. But these fiends, oh, micro has to be on point. You only have so much time, and the fiends launch their attack onto the game space, slipping along this south wall here. How much damage are they going to be able to do? Let's find out. They're doing a lot for sure. Taking out that bot lab, taking out that tier 2 lab, almost. It's so close to dying. It's at 1%. The tier 2 lab's at 1% and it does go down. And that is the game space almost entirely gone. There is nothing left of that base here. It is just a commander. And Madka is probably going to be forced to attack here. But Seesaw started his tier 2 production. Wait, he's just been gifted the units. I'm sorry. He has tier 2 units and that's all that matters, right? This take just being wildly crazy. Sure, Madka's a little bit concerned here. Ayrton can just like kind of push in now. He's making that tier 1 bot lab, but if Ayrton pushes in while that economy is in that situation, might just be a win for the Eastern team. They've clawed their way back with that amazing base push. Seesaw really spreading out his line here. I'm not sure what he's going for. May have been trying to attempt the same thing as his brother in arms, but yeah. These lightning turrets going to be doing work, defending their property, as it were. And a rattlesnake does come up here. The stack defenses are certainly scary for Madka. He knows his ally is weak, but there's nothing down here. So yeah, honestly, Ayrton can do the same thing. Push up here, push up north, and that'll definitely be energy production down. He may just go for the commander though. He is going north for Madka's base, it looks like. Fiend's being taken out by the game's commander, but he's just started to reclaim instead. You can see how much damage Fiends do to commanders. Like, they could have easily killed him, but yeah, Madka's base also being hurt by these fiends here, coming up from south. From the south, they take down this fusion reactor. See an epic explosion, and does go down, taking down a lot of solar collectors with it. Madka's hurting, still has his tier 2 factory. Thank goodness for him. And the Seesaw is sharing all those tier 2 units. Wait, that's a lie. There's actually a lot of Centurions there. Madka still thinks it's winnable. I would agree with him. He can definitely claw his way back. It's possible. He just has to have a better defense in the south here, because looks like the same thing is about to happen. They're gonna come up from where the game is supposed to be defending, and you know, get rid of them. Get rid of the base there. And then Macca sees these units. He's like, oh lord. Oh lord. I see those guys. He's aware of them on the radar, it seems. And these fiends easily taking out these thugs. But they're gonna be hurt by these hounds. And they do a little retreaty, a little runaway. As they're getting peppered by those turret blasts. But the larger force of Marathon cleaning up whatever the game had out in the field. Seesaw's job is just to hold, really. He's just trying to hold. You can't really break through all this defense. Not with those Centurions, at least. What is Madka's plan here? You can hold off this army for a little bit. Maybe snipe the enemy comm? There's only one now. And maybe he does recognize that this is the beginning of the end. We have Ayrton swooping up, cleaning up stuff from down south. And that tier 2 factory does go down. And looks like that is going to be the resign from Madka. Great game. Honestly, thought the western side was going to win for a long time, but Ayrton really clutching it up for his team there. Sneaking down south, taking out the game, and then Madka's base. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that game. It was a lot of fun to watch, and if you want to see stuff like it, make sure to like and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys later. Adios.